Good morning, boys and girls. J Thornton 64. It's a beautiful Wednesday, December the 10th, 2014. It's a whopping 50 degrees in Louisiana today, but it ain't so bad sitting out in the sun as long as as long as the sun's out. It's not so bad. So anyway, seems like last couple of days there's been a lot of talk about drugs and stuff like that. So I'll give my opinion on that. Alcohol and pharmaceuticals is pretty much an open range. Uh, Drinking wise, all you gotta be is 21. You can walk in any liquor store, Circle K, grocery store, and just get as hammered as you want to get hammered. And that's your prerogative, or you do whatever you do. Or you can walk in the doctor, oh man, I got a little stiff back, and you can get all the pain pills you want to take. Now, I will say this, and this is revealing some of my history. I've next month, January 19th, will be 9 years since I've had a drink. Me and drinking just don't get along. After 3 DWIs, you have a tendency to change your opinion. So that's a video within itself. But anyway, you could drink, take pills. You could go in and say, look, doc, I got a little anxiety going on. I need something to calm me down. And he'll give you something. And you sit at home and get to drinking and taking your anxiety pills. You look up a couple months later and you kind of say, "Oh man, I'm out of these. I'm out of these pills, and I sure do wish I had me some more of them." The next thing you know, you're hooked. I've seen it happen too many times, and I've been there myself. But you want to talk about marijuana? That's still a Scheduled One. I mean, you'll get your head cut off for marijuana, which I think is funny. It's I never seen no mass murders happen under the influence of marijuana. Now I might be totally off grid, but I ain't never seen a news story on it. The worst thing marijuana's gonna make you do is sit on your ass and eat Cheetos, or make you drive slow, or whatever. Crack cocaine in the news today. It's just a poor man's cocaine. But you can go out and you can drink, you can kill families at in the most violent car crashes that you could think of. Get a slap on the wrist, which nowadays the laws done got a little tougher on drinking. But it's just like the alcohol people can get away with murder. And I'll be honest, as a guy that don't drink, I get tired of seeing beer commercials on TV. Should I have a preference? Do I have any say so on what commercials play? Nah. But do I have to watch a beer commercial every other commercial? I shouldn't have to, but I ain't got no choice. Pharmaceutical companies on TV. Hey, we found a way to beat acid reflux. You take this pill. But let's read the side effects. You may stop breathing. You may have blood running out your ears. You may have blood running out your ass. You might have panic attack. I mean, on a 30-second little pill commercial, 10 seconds of that, is the side effects. Now, do I want to have all them side effects to cure this little problem? If nature wanted me not to have a problem, nature would take it away. Our bodies are mean machines, guys. I'm talking about they're bad. What other machines, and I've done mechanic work on and off pretty much all my life. How many machines have you ever seen that pretty much need no maintenance for 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years? And the problems your body does collect is from the shit that you eat, the chemicals they're putting in your food and the air you breathe. And, your heart, if that thing can run 80, 90 years, that's a pretty bad machine there, buddy. And it don't take a break. You ain't got to grease it. You ain't got to do nothing. Now, it might need a little help along the way, but hey, it is what it is. The drug companies get away with murder. And the Susan G. Komen, the whole breast cancer thing. People go out there and make fools of themselves, collect all that money, give it back to, the cancer research. They give about 15% of that to the drug company. And I might be, my stats could be off. I didn't look at it before I started. But they get a small percentage. The rest of it goes to the administration, expenses for them to travel around from city to city collecting their little check. Renting their BMW at the car rental place and staying in the 5-star Hilton while they're in town. And then they're going to give that money to the pharmaceutical company that's already making a gazillion dollars. They're going to give that money back to them, okay? They're going to claim they do a little research. And then they're going to sell it back to us at an inflated rate that we can't even pay for. And most time our insurance companies won't pay for it neither. Still humping the American dreams, what I say. I say just make all drugs legal. Hey, they out there doing it anyway. Tax them if you're going to do it. Quit telling me I can't do. If I want to go smoke crack, let me go smoke crack. You know what I mean? I don't need a body of dumbasses to tell me what to do. And I almost flipped subject on you again. The drug companies are crooked. They lie. People taking antidepressants and shit like that. You taking that shit for years and years. All I'm saying is you taking all that shit for all this time. You can't be normal. Your thinking can't be normal. And I'll be honest, I took antidepressants probably 10 or 12 years ago. And with that, after about 2 months of that, I was done. I'm a guy, I could sit here by myself and I could laugh at myself all day and crack jokes and just think of shit and laugh. Not on that. Boom. One steady tone. Nothing was funny no more. Yeah, it jacked with me. I didn't. But look at I ain't even going to throw a number out there because I really don't know. A lot of people are on different medications for different things. But is all that shit really good for you? I personally believe if you try to do the right thing, if you try to eat healthy, and you make a conscious effort to try to fix it, whatever it may be, I feel like the body always fixes itself. If you can gash I've had some wicked cuts in my days. And I've had a lot of stitches in my body. There's a many times I should have got stitches and I didn't. But it healed itself. In time, it healed itself. The heart can't heal itself. It can last 80, 90, 100 years and it can't fix itself. I think if you treat it right, it could. That's just my opinion. My mom, God rest her soul, every time she burped wrong, she went to the doctor. That was just, I'd say, you okay, Ah. And then, some people just like that. Me, I gotta be sick. I'm talking about, I gotta be crawling to the truck to get to the doctor. Other than that, a virus will go away. Just gotta give it time. Now, your job might be stressing you out to come back to work because you're sick. But that don't mean go to the doctor. I don't go to the doctor. Something got to be bad for me to go to the doctor. But the whole drug company thing and alcohol, just think about how crazy that is. You can go to war, but you can't have a beer. I've been hearing that saying all my life. Now, when I was 18, you could buy beer at 18. I don't know if there's any states like that now, but you got to be 21 most everywhere else. But what's your opinion on the whole drug world? I think our government, CIA, whoever it may be, ATF, whoever it may be in our government, they transport more drugs in this country than any drug dealer. The war on drugs, yeah, stay out of America's way. They got it coming in on all coast. But that's enough about that. Living in a crazy time, guys. Crazy times. The moral code is broken. Look at the way young men, I'm not picking on younger guys, but younger men, look how they treat women nowadays. Zero respect. And that's just, hey, let's, kids getting high at school. Of course, I didn't when I was at school. I at least waited till I got out. Anyway, J Thornton 64, I'm out.